What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be, and welcome back to Exos Heroes on this very early morning down here in Austin, Texas. I literally just rolled out of bed, grabbed myself a V8 Energy, and I think it's time for us to go through some patch notes. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, first things first, the servers will go down and come back up around 9 p.m. Central Time, my time, right? So this is what we're gonna do. At 8:30 p.m. Central Time, we're gonna be streaming live on twitch.tv/FG3000. So go check me out then, go follow now, but then come back at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. But don't you worry, I'll be posting a video right around that time to remind you again. So twitch.tv/FG3000. As soon as the servers come back up, we'll go ahead and deep dive into this brand new patch. And of course, we got some new questing to do. So that'll be later tonight. So let's jump into this massive update. But before we do, before we do, look at this massive ban wave, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Look at the people that are banned. That is a ton of people getting banned there. I'm still scrolling. So I'm looking at this, right? Let's go back up to the top. Now, these are not permanent bans. These are only a 6-month ban. So this is what I actually think this is. So it says users who obtain unfair profits by exploiting the stored payment process have been identified. So this does not sound like people using third-party services to get Zest or anything like that. This sounds to me people that bought something and then refunded it through Google Play, because it's only a 6-month ban. Right? I think if it was some type of like gold selling, Zest selling type of service, they would probably get permanent bans. Since it's only a 6-month ban, it sounds to me like these are just people that bought like a $99 pack and then refunded that bad boy and kept playing. So that's what it sounds like there. Don't do that. A lot of games will ban you if you refund anything from Google Play or through the Apple Store. So do keep that in mind. So all of these people are going to be banned for 6 months. Chances are they're probably not going to come back. But on the flip side, for the rest of us, I'm sure a lot of those people were present on the PvP ladder. So a little less competition when it comes to climbing. That's the way I like to look at it. So let's get this started. So here she is, ladies and gentlemen, the newest Dragon Emperor Knight to be added to the game, and she looks absolutely fantastic. Let me go to one of my secret folders really quick, because the resolution on this bad boy is not great. Don't you worry, FG got himself a nice higher definition one right over here, ladies and gentlemen. So there she is. Very awesome. Another Dragon Knight added to the game. So let's go ahead and take a look at her here. So as far as her basic attack, she has focus shots. If you compare that to what she already has in game, that's pretty straightforward. Focus shot 3, she already had that in her kit. So we're not really gonna go over that at all. If we keep on moving, of course, she has the Great One. She has Dragon Blood. She has Wrath. She has Dragon Scale. So she's gonna join the ranks of Fatecore Zeon, Anastasia, Bailey, Magi, as all the characters that are in the game that currently have this Dragon Blood mechanic. So once again, all those characters have the same exact thing. We're not going to go through that. But this addition here is called Guardian Star. So basically, it increases attack speed by 32 and accuracy by 100 when battle begins. This is only removed when her health drops below 5%. Also, in addition to that, she restores 100% of her health when Tranquil effect is removed. So I guess in these translations are a little wonky. I would reword this differently. Like when I think of Tranquil effect removed, I think of like it being purged or cleansed off via an enemy means. That's the way I think of it. But I think what it's saying here is that once it's activated and removed, like normally, like when you die and come back, then you get a 100% health increase right there. That's what I think it is. So if you try to one-shot her, she's gonna hit Tranquil, as long as Bathory's there, she's gonna hit Tranquil, and she's gonna get 100% of her health back. So that's what it looks like there. So very, very nice. And once again, that's not present on her OG kit. So there you go. Moving on over here to her active skill, Starlight Showers. This is going to be a 1-cost mana ability that does 300% damage to one enemy. It also reduces the target accuracy and evasion. And for herself, she's going to gain immunity to status effects. That's for 12 turns. Keep in mind, not 12 of her turns, but 12 team turns and enemy turns as a total. And she also has Bite there as well, which is also in her OG kit. So if we go and take a look at what her OG kit looks like here, so basically her new and improved one is going to take less mana, so 1 mana versus 2. It's going to do considerably more single target damage. It's going to remove the damage over time component and replace it with that accuracy and evasion little effect there. And then of course she had Bite on her OG kit as well. So definitely 100% improvement in my ability. Damage over time currently when it comes to PvP is kind of a liability. However, damage over time when it comes to PvE, don't get it twisted. It's kind of funny in this game. PvP is an absolute liability. PvE, it's fantastic. It's amazing. There's probably going to still be times where you still want damage over time. But for here, I'm definitely going to take this one here. Accuracy, evasion, status effect immunity, 300% damage, only 1 mana. Very, very nice. Moving over here to her active ability 2. So this is basically her ultimate, Galactic Baptism. This is going to cost 3 mana, and it's now a burst ability. We'll talk about this in a second. Deals 124% penetration damage to all enemies, and once again, also with the reduced accuracy and evasion as well, and bite is there in addition to that. So let's go over here to her OG kit, right? So she no longer is going to be summoned the lanciest of all waifus. And as you guys can see, it's going to be a dramatic drop in damage. So if you take a look at her OG kit, Summon Yulun deals 249% piercing to all enemies. Compare that to her new and improved one, 124% penetration. So right there, it's less. However, the new ability has Burst. And if you're not familiar with what Burst does, Burst is basically the more mana that you have, the more damage you will do. So this ability will do more damage as long as you have, you know, I don't know exactly what the, there's probably some type of algorithm that you could see at what point does the amount of mana that you have exceed the damage of the old ability. I don't know. I just woke up. I'm trying to drink my V8 energy and I'm trying to get acclimated to the day. I'm not there yet. But overall, I think this is going to be a better ability. So there you go. Galactic Baptism. Minus the fact that she no longer summon the lanciest of all waifus there. So an exclusive weapon, which I'm never gonna get. So there you go, she has an exclusive weapon there. So moving on over here to the new gameplay mode, and I'm using air quotes on that one. So we're gonna be fighting this guy here, and basically how this works is very similar to the Air Squadron raid. It's going to basically rotate every single day. There's gonna be a new element type. So for this example, it's Frost element type. It's going to take the strongest units from your Frost element type, throw them into an automated battle. They're gonna do damage, and then based on that damage, you're gonna get ranked. And as you guys can see right here, it's gonna be the same exact flow as the Air Squadron, where you're skipping to get through all of this, and then that's gonna give you a tallied up score, and that score is gonna give you a ranking, which is gonna give you even more upgrade materials. So yet another way to get even more upgrade materials and polishes and things like that. There's also gonna be a weekly ranking reward as well, which I like a little bit more. This is gonna give you an opportunity to get Zest here. It looks like the #1 person is going to get 3,500 and place number 1, 2,450, 2,100. Why are these high res? Why are these high res? Smite, come on. But there you go there. So as long as you're participating, you're going to be getting Zest there. And if you're in the top 5%, you're going to be getting the Star of Fates, which are fantastic. This is the power in the game right now, being able to get these Star of Fates on a day-to-day basis, but we'll talk about that in another video. So that is the new gameplay mode. Pretty straightforward. Like I said, just an automated way. It's basically just a way to just do like a damage ranking event, and it's completely automated. Nothing here other than just powering up your units as powerful as you possibly can. And this is going to be for 4-star heroes. More than 4-star heroes can participate. So more than 4 stars. So this is going to be for your strong characters. So moving on down here, also you have the ability to get these little pets here as well. So as long as you're in the top 30, you're going to get one of these pets that for the 2 seconds you're walking around town, you'll have a pet following you, I guess. I don't know. Okay, sure. Thank you, I guess. All right. Next thing up is Unleashed Potential. And let me get a little sippy before I continue on. Gotta love that V8 energy. All right, so I'm back. Unleashed Potential is a new system added to the game, and this is gonna be for legendary characters and below. And this is gonna give you an ability to use different types of materials to increase the passive stats, as well as your active skills to make them stronger and stronger. Now, one thing that needs to be noted right off the bat is that if you have like a character that has a Fatecore, skill-related abilities via the Unleashed Potential system are not applied while you're wearing the Fatecore. So if you're wearing the Fatecore, you're not going to get additional bonuses to the skills, because I think a lot of the time some of the skills are going to be different anyway, so it's not really going to apply. However, the passive stats, so just like raw stats, will be applied even if you're wearing a Fatecore on those legendary characters. So do keep that in mind. So if you do not have a Fatecore at all, you're going to be able to increase the skills of like the OG character kits. And if you do have a Fatecore, you're only going to be able to get the passive stat bonuses there. Obviously, if you don't have a Fatecore at all, you're going to get both the skill and the passive stats, if that makes sense. There you go. So another way to increase the power of legendary characters so that the game is not super focused on fated characters only. I think this game is definitely trying to trend towards, and I have no facts to back this up, but I would not be surprised that if we see more gameplay modes in the future that focus on legendary characters and below, where fated characters are not even allowed to participate. So that's just something I'm thinking of. Like I said, I have no facts, I'm just guessing. So that is the Unleashed Potential system there. Now moving on down here to the Exos Pass. So this is basically a battle pass. Thank you, Fortnite, for basically spreading this to every single game genre across the world. So the Exos Pass is here in the game. So very straightforward. There's going to be a free track as well as a premium paid track here as well. 3,000 gems is what you need to purchase that bad boy. How much is 3,000 gems? 20. Yeah, about 20. Let's just call it 26, because you got to buy this. You got to buy that one. $26 battle pass. It's going to be kind of like in the mid-range when it comes to battle pass costs. I'm a big fan of $9.99. I feel like that's a perfect amount of money to get people that don't normally spend to be like, you know what, I'll throw 10 bucks at you. Like, I feel like that's a very good price point. I think 26 gives a lot of people pause, but thank God, because keep in mind, this game is brought to you by Lion Games. Thank God it's not $44, Destiny Child. So it's in the middle. I would still love it to be $9.99, but there you go. So basically a $26 battle pass right over here. Until we can actually see everything that you get here, it's kind of hard to judge. There are going to be 2 pieces of faded gear here. So even for free-to-play players, you're going to get a guaranteed faded piece of gear here at the end, and then if you play premium, you're gonna get another piece here as well. So 2 pieces of faded gear. There's some zest here. So more to come on this one when we can kind of slide this around and see all of the different tiers and all the different upgrades here to kind of see if it's actually worth $26. But there you go. And just like a lot of these games have, if you find yourself falling behind and unable to do a bunch of these dailies in order to get EXP the normal way, you can always use Zest to just shoot up your EXP level to get the rewards instantly. Now I know some whales might try to do that to kind of zoom ahead and grab these little final rewards right off the bat. Not me, I'll just wait. So there you go. That is the new battle pass system added to the game. In addition to that, the exploration system is going to be updated with the new currencies that are going to be required in the Unleashed Potential system. So depending on where you are in the world and where you decide to idle your account, that's going to kind of dictate where you get certain Unleashed Potential materials. So based off of what I can see. So that is that. So the next thing up is the recruit system update. So let's go ahead and talk about this. Now, what has been added is now you have the ability once per day at a discount. You can do it more if you want to, but once per day at a discount, you can use your paid crystals to do a discounted single pull. Now, I have seen games do this before where you can do a discounted single pull using paid currency, and those games never added full-blown paid banners, right? They never added full-blown paid banners. This is where it stopped. I hope Exos Heroes is the same exact thing, because right here is the line. Like, right here is the line. So yeah, that ability has been added to the game. 100 crystals will allow you to do a single pull discounted every single day. This is only for the premium banner, not for any of the character banners, right? So this is only for the premium banners. And then of course you still have the ability to use free-to-play currency as well. So let's kind of break this down. Let's jump back over here to game. If you take a look here, 100 crystals is 99 cents. So if you want to do this once per day, every single day for 30 days, that's basically $30, and that's 3 multis every single month right there. So that is the breakdown there. If you kind of compare that to a 70 Zest pool, you can kind of see, I mean, it's kind of rough, but you can kind of see 60 Zest here. Let's ignore the first time purchase here. 60 Zest is about 300 crystals, so it's definitely a discount, right? But you know, like I said, this is the line, right? Like right here is the line. I hope they don't ever go to the point where it's like a paid only banner. If it stays right here, and especially if it stays only on the premium recruit banner, I have no issues with it. So that is that, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on over, and as you guys can see right here, there is no option to do that over here in the First Guardian banner. So there you have it. They've also kind of improved the UI and how all this stuff is displayed. We're just going to keep on running through that. Not a big deal. Hero battle update. So we're going to get a very awesome character in the hero battle update, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back over here to game. Where's our girl at? So this is going to be your new character added to the hero battle. You definitely want to grab this character, especially because of her ability to help you during the dragon scale of chaos. So this is definitely a character you want to grab. She's fantastic and she's awesome looking. So make sure you're doing your hero battle. That's pretty straightforward. Go in here every single day. It's probably going to be physical only or magical only. I don't know, but make sure you knock that out. And then once you're done with that, go ahead and get this character. He looks kind of cool. So there you go. So moving on down here to the Labyrinth. So, and this is what I was talking about before. They got to get some better translations on these things because people's imagination is running wild right now because we don't know what this means. So Labyrinth contents will be renewed. Okay. Please note that you cannot enter Labyrinth from the July for the content renewal. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. As far as I can tell, once the server resets tonight, Labyrinth will not be there until July 1st. I think. So I don't know. I have no idea. But if I'm guessing here, you gotta finish Labyrinth tonight. Get all your free zest tonight because we're not gonna see the new and improved Labyrinth until July starts. I don't know. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think on that one. So moving on over here to another core reverse, ladies and gentlemen. So there she goes, new and improved. If you already have this Fatecore version of this character, you are going to get the buff version. You don't have to do anything special. Shout out to them on that one. All right, so final hit number 2. I'm pretty sure, yep, final hit number 2, she already has that. Gain 1 mana if the target survives. All that stuff is the same exact thing. Of course, she's fantastic in the dragon scale of chaos as well. This is the part that we're going to talk about once we get there. So pretty much the same until we get to this ability right over here. Crimson Strike increases own critical damage by double. She is going to be a dragon killer, ladies and gentlemen. So moving over here to her skill 1. So Acrobatic Dance costs 2 mana, deals damage to all enemies, and resets if target dies. If we compare that to her OG version, deals 72% damage to all back row enemies and resets if a target dies. So now this is just a straight up AoE in her Deva or her Fatecore version. Over here in skill 2, Tiki Time Bomb. This requires 5 mana, 700% damage to 1 enemy. Also inflicts silence for 5 turns. After 5 turns, the Tiki Bomb basically goes off and inflicts damage equal to 163% of current health. So this is going to be very potent to people that have lots of health in their health pool. So very, very awesome there. If you compare that to the OG one, just 420, just 420. So very nice upgrade to her there. Like I said, I think she's going to be really potent in things for PvE. So very awesome there. That is your new and improved Deva. We also have a brand new world event that starts at the update all the way until July 7th, where we're going to be getting this shaved ice basically, and that's going to allow you to do some stuff over there in the Door of Creation. Of course, you're going to get a new login reward for July. Tutorial has been updated. Modify statue in the village. Hot deal UIs, bug fixes all the way around, and that is going to be your update, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's see what the community is talking about. RIP for people who want to farm Labyrinth for Zest on July. See, I don't know. No, they removed one of the best free-to-play features. I don't think they removed it. I think it's just going to go down and reset and then come back in July. But hey, you know, this is what I was talking about before. The translations have got to be crisp. They got to be crispy. She looks amazing. How to compensate for 4.5 Zest. You gotta get the translations here, guys. Hopefully they're actually pretty good. I remember last time there was a big issue in some of the translations, some of the patch notes, and they came back and issued kind of like an adjustment to those patch notes. So hopefully they kind of see what people are very concerned about and they add a little something to it later. But there you go. I don't want to dox people. What am I doing? All right, so I am out, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again. My name is FG3000. This has been a look at the newest update to Exos Heroes coming out later tonight. And don't forget, I'm going to be streaming live on twitch.tv/FG3000 right at 8:30 p.m. Central Time in anticipation of the new patch. And of course, we're going to be doing some questing. Let's see what we got here. Ah, great. That's not very good, man. That's not very good at all. Oh yeah, don't forget to be buying these things. You might as well. You might as well just buy everything out of these. You know, might as well grab it all. No points, because this is going to go away at reset. You might as well. All right, guys, I am out. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Later.